Well, hello YouTube, and welcome to the weekly commute. This commute's going to be a little different. I'm not going all the way to the office because I'm not working today. I got a whole house full of sick youngins, and I've got a sick youngin and a sick wife and a German Shepherd that just got spayed. So I'm doing what every American dad does when the whole house is sick. I'm going to go get pizza. It's not even morning. It's like 11 a.m. I guess technically it is still morning, but anyway, pizza. We'll go get us some pizza. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Sorry about that. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so got another day off. Shoo. My grandpa got to come home. That's good news. We've got good news going. Let's see. Gosh. Tell me we got some good stuff going on. I put the video for the rear deck speakers install. I uploaded that yesterday, and we've got over Thanksgiving break, I'm gonna go ahead and try to knock that out because it's killing me not to drive it. I need to put the winter tires on it. I'm gonna show you guys how to use the Ford TPMS programmer. And I'm gonna do that. They're not really winter tires. They're the tires that came on the car. They're all season, but it's got summer tires on it with my rims right now, my black rims. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the stock tires and wheels back on it for winter, and that's what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna kind of flip-flop it between. I'm not really planning on getting that car out much this winter, but if I get a pretty day and the roads are in good shape, I may want to drive it. I don't know, but I'm looking really forward to next spring, because we're gonna shoot a lot of cool video, a lot of entertaining video, I would say. I mean, like I said, we're kind of going into winter time. It's kind of work right now, but when we come out of winter, there's going to be a lot of fun. That's why we're prepping the Mustang and prepping the stuff, doing the maintenance and the how-to videos right now, so that when we get into spring and summer, we can have fun and not have to worry so much about it. Which we're going to have fun, like I said earlier, on this RV trip. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of footage. I'm going to have to get better with my drone footage. I've got a DJI Phantom 3, I think it is. I need to get it up in there and do some pretty cool, do some better video with it. Get better with it. I'm looking forward to learning more about editing and this the whole editing process. I'm looking forward to learning and bringing you guys better and better videos. I know I'm kind of simple right now, kind of put the camera up, drive down the road, talk to you guys, which I like the realism of that too, but I'm trying to work on the intro. I'm trying to work on you know, what kind of style I want my videos to have. And I really enjoy it. I'm enjoying the process right now. I'm using Adobe Premiere. Let's see. This is being recorded with a iPad because this truck where we pull the RV with it, I've got a suction cup mount that we use the iPad Mini, not the big iPad, the iPad Mini for our navigation, specifically for RVs, where it lets you set your weight, your height, all of that. And it won't take you under low bridges. It won't navigate you with hairpin turns, stuff like that. It takes all that stuff into account. So I've already got this suction mount for the iPad Mini for that. So that's what I'm filming this with. And the front camera on the iPad Mini, I'm not really impressed with it, but I guess it gets the job done for the commute videos. I've got a Sony. Let's see what this thing is. I shouldn't read while I'm driving, but it's just a little Sony camcorder. It's, you know, that's what I've shot most of the Mustang build with. It's an old one. It's 1080p though. I'll get the model number, you know, later. I won't wreck and kill myself over it. But my wife is a photographer. So I get her hand-me-down DSLRs. So she's got I've inherited a T3i, which is a pretty basic camera, because now she's got the Canon 5D Mark II, and then she's got a Sony A7, and I know she likes the full frame. Where she's a pro photographer, she does the full frame stuff. Gosh, this mess. I normally don't come this way because this intersection is just awful. Well, what made me come this way today? I guess just a change. But yeah, so I get her hand-me-down DSLR. So I've got a T3i that I want to play with, and it's the one that she had a long time ago. And then she got the D5, her 5D Mark II. If that tells you how old, or maybe it's a Mark III. I'm not sure. That's her thing. But so I've got a T3i that I'm going to play with. You know, and that's fine for me. 1080p. I may get into the 4K stuff later. Like I said on an earlier video, if you guys, I want to do a motorcycle, like POV motorcycle riding while I can talk to you guys, and I really need some recommendations on it, like, you know, the mounts and how everything what I need to do that and sound good and everything. So I'm doing some research on it, but if you guys see this video and have any recommendations, let me know. I know the channel's new and I've not got very many people watching these videos, but you know. But yeah, I'm researching the GoPro cameras pretty heavy right now. I want to make sure I get the right mount and stuff. You know, I don't know if I want to do like a chest mount or like a helmet mount, or maybe both, because I want to commute on the bikes and be able to talk to you guys like I'm talking now, but be on a bike. So, pulling into my buddy Carmonet's pizza place here, and I'm telling you, man, if you're ever in Lebanon, Virginia, look up Pizza Town. Tell Carmonet that Jason sent you. I'll be back with you here in a little bit after I pick this pizza up. Alright. Picked up the pizza. I'm excited. Go home, kick back, watch movies. Don't know what we're going to watch yet, but what do you do when you're sick? You eat. Eat and watch movies. Don't sound like too bad of a day to me. I was going to. I'm just gonna say gonna. I was going to. I don't know why the rest of the world has to make stuff. Going to. Well, I was going to take the fifth wheel to. Why can't? What in the world? Anyway, I was gonna take the fifth wheel to Crowder RV today, and I still may. If the wife and the youngin' and the dog don't get to feeling better, I don't know if I am or not. This is going to be one boring video, I have an idea. I'm going to have to cut all this stuff out. You know, most of this commute video is just going to be BS anyway. Oh, let's get back to talking about. Let's talk about the trips I have planned for the BMW R1200 GS. I have a couple of trips planned next year for it. I want to. We went last year. Me and my buddy Bobby. We went last year to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, and saw the place for the first flight and visited that area. So this year for 2018, I want to go to Dayton, Ohio, and visit the museum. I think it'd be pretty neat to visit both places. So I hope my buddy Bobby goes with me on that trip too. I'd like for you guys to meet him. He's an awesome guy. He does competitive bench rest shooting, and it's just a really cool guy. Really laid back, just and a lot of my friends, like I was speaking earlier, my cousin Nate, my buddy Bobby. Hopefully we'll get a couple other my buddies on the channel and get together and do some crazy stuff. But yeah, motorcycle riding, usually I do that either by myself or because my son's not old enough yet. My wife just has no interest in it at this time. And but usually I'll motorcycle riding. I commute a lot on my motorcycles in the spring, summer, kind of early fall. I may even throw a winter ride in there because I've got the equipment to do it. I do ride my motorcycles year round. But yeah, it's going to be one of those things. That's my big long trip motorcycle. Now, I took the Ducati. The riding position on it. It's not built for long travel, long distances. About 40 to 50 miles, your fingers are numb and it just gets uncomfortable after that. So if you stop, pull over, rest a little bit and walk around, you can do like 50 to 75 mile, jaunts on it. You can, at a time you can, but it gets a little uncomfortable if you push it much past that. I have pushed it past that. Like last year, I rode with another one of my buddies, Alan, and he's like one of these hardcore like mileage junkies that you've got to put, whatever your gas tank allows is what you've got to, it's all about the mileage. And I rode with him down to Jonal from here, and he was wanting to do 100 to 150 mile, legs. And on that Ducati, I'm telling you, it's just, you're miserable. And it's a good bike for what it's built for. And what it's built for is, these tight, windy roads and track. Take it to the track. I'm going to do a track day with it this year too. That's why I want to get the GoPro and stuff. But it's a nice bike. I really enjoyed owning it. It's more of a hardcore bike for the street, but I just like the character of it, and I've always wanted one, so I bought that one in 2013. That was a good year. My son was born, and I bought a Ducati. So, and I have the WR250X. That thing is just perfect here in the mountains. I mean, if you're just wanting to run to town or just go for a day ride, just to goof around, it's the perfect thing for these little back roads. And some of the back roads here around where I live, most of them are excellent. Like the road surface is in good shape. I mean, they're a lot of fun. But then every once in a while you'll get on a back road that's just not maintained very well. It's got potholes, it's got gravel in places. There's a lot of farms on the road, so there's cow and horse manure and stuff like that. And the Ducati is not very good at that. I mean, you can make it work, but that 250X, man, that thing is it's so light, it's so nimble. And I'm gonna do a review on these bikes. You're gonna see a lot of them coming up. Especially, you'll probably see the Ducati first, because we've got some major work to do with it as far as servicing. So you're going to see more of it as far as how-to videos, but we're going to do more like ride videos. You'll probably see the BMW because it's got more fairing, and in the wintertime I ride it more, so you'll see more riding videos with it to begin with. And then in the summer, you'll see all three riding videos, because I try not to do much maintenance. I'm not going to say maintenance. With chains and stuff, I do that, but I don't do a lot of hardcore maintenance in the summertime. I do more of my hardcore maintenance in the wintertime, getting them ready for the riding season. And I try not to do a lot through the riding season, other than just change oil if they need it. Oil, usually with the amount of miles I put on the bikes, oil usually is an annual thing. So usually it gets done in the wintertime, and then I ride them all summer, and come winter time, I usually change the oil, do the annual maintenance on them, and get them ready for the next season. So you're going to see the BMW more being ridden during the winter time, and you're going to see the Ducati being maintenanced. I mean, we're putting timing belts on it where, I mean, it's going from ground up, everything that's needing to be done. And I've had it, this makes the second set of timing belts that we've put on it, because the Ducati, it's every 2 years. A lot of people don't do it every 2 years, but I tell you what, the cam gears on the Ducati are really small, that the belt goes around, and they're just it's a really extreme angle that they're in a lot. And if you let that bike sit and not put many miles on it, that it's just an extreme, and it's a very hot place on that engine. The way I look at it, I forget what it is. It's every 2 years or every 7,500 miles, I think, or I forget what it is, but the 2 years always come up before the miles. So I've had the bike since 2013. I put a timing belt on it in 2015, the winter of 2015, and now it's due for another one this winter. So, but you'll get to see me do that. There's not very many special tools or anything to do it. It's not a difficult job at all. I mean, getting the fairing off and getting to it is more difficult than actually doing the job. And it needs spark plugs. This is the first set of spark plugs that it gets, because we checked the ones when we did the timing belt last time, and they were fine. So we're just stuff like that. We're going to maintenance the coolant system, of course, change oil in it and do all that kind of stuff. But I'm looking forward to really doing all this stuff, and like I said, documenting it, and hopefully it's entertaining for you guys. If it is, please hit the subscribe button. I'm going to come out with content. This is the commute video. This is, if you don't like it, watch some of the how-tos. If you don't like the how-tos, we're going to have more entertaining videos as far as trips and stuff go. But anyway, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell beside of it to get updates, hit the like button, give me a thumbs up. But I'm trying to do this for you guys, and hopefully you'll stay entertained. And I don't know, if you find me to be a blabbermouth, hopefully I'm an entertaining blabbermouth. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'm home. There's the dog barking, me coming in the driveway. So you guys have a good one, and I'll see you this weekend when I finish the Mustang build. So you guys take it easy. Bye.